I'm Pardis Partow. I'm a medium, psychic, and healer. And this evening, we are going to be doing a sound bath that is with these crystal alchemy bowls. The bowls have properties related to what they're made out of, which are infused with crystals, and they have different alchemies that have different properties that are very healing. They also have notes that address different parts of the body. And these bowls happen to be sharp notes. And being that they are sharps, they address the endocrine system. So when they address the endocrine system, if you can imagine, they are going to address cortisol. They're going to address hormones. They're going to address the things that we are needing to really take in at this point in time. We are also going to, with these bowls, feel frequencies. And these bowls, the most of them are at 528 hertz. 528 hertz are DNA transformational. In addition to listening to the sounds of the bowls play, I'm also going to do a little bit of work with you in the beginning. I intentionally decided to do this sound bath with having a space for everyone to receive. As we all know, we have been experiencing a lot this week. The energies have been powerful and intense. It's been a very emotional time. There are warriors on the street who are fighting for fairness, to end police brutality. There are healers like myself who are holding space. There are people that maybe aren't able to go out in the street and protest, but they're communicating and educating through their art or online. So this has just been a very explosive time. And as a result of that, there's a lot of energy in the air. And many of us are feeling that energy. Many of us are feeling a lot of the intensity. I'd also like to, interestingly enough, acknowledge the presence of this little spider. And it's supposed to signify good things. I am so shocked because I've never had that happen before. But I'm just going to let him do his thing. And, it's okay. It was kind of interesting. I don't know if you can see it through the screen. But during this time, while we are experiencing so much, it's really important that we nurture ourselves, especially if we want a change for fairness, a change for equal treatment, the end of cruelty. And in order for change to happen, we need to also be on a high frequency, on a high vibration. So how is it that we enhance our frequency? Well, there are many things that some of us do just naturally. We think positively, we eat healthy foods, we dance, we sing, we work out. These are all things that help clear our energy and can even heighten our frequency. But another way to heighten our frequency is to bring in love, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be romance. It can just be an essence or a feeling of love. And when we bring in that love, it allows us to vibrate on a higher level, on a higher frequency, and it can allow us to bring in change. Believe it or not, it can bring in power to manifest the light and the good versus the dark, right? So we're going to do a little exercise on feeling love, okay? And we're going to also, because it is the full moon, we're going to do a little bit of releasing around what we want to let go of in the full moon. And then after we do that, Then what we're going to do is allow ourselves to just hear and feel the vibration of the bowls. So unlike other meditations, I'm not going to be leading you on a journey, but instead I will be leading you in a place where you can become relaxed. So we will have a little bit of, I could say, support in the beginning, but for the most part, I am providing you the opportunity to just listen to the healing and feel the healing of the frequencies of the bowls. There have been some people who've requested this, and I've wanted to honor this. And in light of what's been going on this week especially, it's felt very important to provide this and create more nurturing. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to engage and work with the breath. The breath is a wonderful way of relaxing and opening up the heart. It's a wonderful way of allowing you to connect within. It's a wonderful way to allow you to bring your energy up and open to attract more of what you want. And as I had talked earlier, to also enhance your capacity to vibrate on a higher frequency. So one of the ways that I always enjoy talking about breath work is inhaling through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth as if you're fogging up a mirror. When we engage inhaling through the nose and we allow the breath to go all the way down into the belly, first of all, through the nose, we are allowing us to access the subconscious. In addition, when we are going down into the breath, the belly with the breath, we are allowing ourselves to be more relaxed and allow us to access the parasympathetic nerves rather than staying up in the lungs, which can actually activate anxiety. When we breathe out with our mouth open and the jaw is relaxed, it actually allows our body to relax and our heart to open up as well to receive. Okay, so let's do a couple of breaths before we move on. So let's close our eyes. Inhaling in and then exhaling out. Inhaling in again and exhaling out. And one more time, inhaling in and exhaling out. Now I just wanted to spend a little bit more time on the breath work because I feel like it's a really great skill to learn for you to use at any point in time when you find yourself stressed or duressed, or even if you have some desire to go and meditate and you're having some difficulty engaging in meditation. The breath can definitely help you do that. So what we're going to do is now take out your pen and paper, and as you take out your pen and paper, you're still in a seated position, your eyes are closed, and as you are engaging with the pen and paper, I'm going to actually ask you to just write off the top of your head, what is it that I want to release for this full moon? So again, get your pen and paper out. You're in a seated position, and you're going to just write down, what is it that I want to let go of in this full moon? Okay? And the other thing I encourage you to do is now think about why. Why do you want to let go of this during the full moon? What is it that you're hoping that it will do for you? What is it that it will enhance for you? Okay? And then the next thing you're going to do after you write down what you want to let go of, but what you're hoping to bring in and why you want to let go of this, is also, as I just said, what you want to bring in its stead. Okay? Now, I'm going to ask you to think of 3 people or things that you love. It could be a family member. It could be even the fact that you, really love your pet. It could even be, some of you have told me that you've bought sound bowls. You might be thinking about that sound bowl. And when you think about that love for that person or that thing, write down what is it that you feel physically in your body and emotionally when you think of them. And what is it that makes them make you feel love? So now we're writing down someone or something that we love, and what is it about them that makes us feel love? What are the qualities that they make us feel? And why is it that we love them? Great. So now that we've written down what we want to let go of the full moon, why we want to let go of it, what we want to bring in, a couple of things and people that we love, what is it about them that makes us feel that love for them, and why we love them. After we've written that down, now I'm inviting you to put your pen and paper aside, and we're going to stay in the seated position, and we're just going to access if there's any more information that's going to come in, but we're going to do a love exercise, okay? So now that we've also talked about the breath, I invite you to close your eyes and inhale in through the nose and exhale out of the mouth. And going within, allowing your heart to open and your mind to drop within. And inhaling in on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling out on 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And continuing with the breath. Ask yourself to think of one of those people that you thought of, or one of those things that you thought of that you love. And as you're breathing in, envision that person or thing in front of you that you love very much. Envision with your eyes closed that this person or thing that you love very much is right in front of you. And get in touch with what is it that you love about them. Get in touch with how they make you feel. What are the bodily sensations that you're feeling in your body when you think of this person or thing and the love? And as you're breathing in and you're thinking about this love that you have, and you're thinking about how much they make you feel wonderful, imagine that you're actually giving out the love that you feel in your body to them. And as you are getting in touch with this love that you feel just by thinking about them, And as you get in touch with that love that you give when you think about them and feel them, as you're going into the breath, imagine your heart opening up. And on an inhale, bring in that love into your body. Just energetically and with your breath, bring it in, pull it in, that love. Feel that love go into your heart, into your soul, your spirit. You might even feel tingling sensations in your fingers, down your legs, or you just might feel peace and smile and carry a nice smile within. And while you are in the breath and your eyes are closed and you're feeling this love of that person or thing that you've envisioned in front of you, and you're bringing that love and you're breathing it into your body, I invite you, as we have the full moon during this time, to think about what is it that you want to let go of, to make more room for more love to come into your life. And offer whatever it is that you want to let go of, and perhaps it might be different this time than what you wrote in the journal that we had just done. Imagine that you are exhaling it out of your soul and your body and your spirit, whatever it is that you want to let go of for this full moon. And now, as you're continuing with the breath, imagine that you are now have made some room for more of what you want to bring into your life and more love that you want to bring into your life. So while you are already engaged, or at least trying to engage with the feeling of love, while you've thought about a person or a thing that you love and you've brought that energy in, with the exhale, you're releasing whatever it is that you feel like you need to let go to make more room for what you want to bring in. And then as you're inhaling in, you are bringing in more of what you imagine and feel that you want in your life. So again, continuing with the breath, inhaling in. Bringing in perhaps it's peace or love or romance or compassion or mercy or pleasing yourself first or justice or peace. And then exhaling out of the mouth, whatever it is that you would like to let go of. Perhaps it's anger, perhaps it's rage, perhaps it's being meek and not speaking up more often. Whatever it is that you want to surrender and let go of, release it on the exhale. And again, inhaling in love that you want to bring in, more of what you want to bring in. And you may even want to touch a part of your body to remind you on a tactile sense of where that love is placed and where you may feel it, and may you want to bring more of it in, right? And exhaling out. And again, bring in and think about, once again, as we did in the beginning of this exercise, the person or thing that you love. And allow that to shower over you and fill you up with joy and peace and happiness. So we're going to go back into a person or a thing that we really, really like and bring that in. And just try to feel it, or him or her, whoever it may be. It might even be, like I said, your pet. Just feel them all over you, that love. Beautiful. So now that we've gotten in touch with love, I invite you to lay down and get comfortable. Perhaps put an eye pillow over your eyes, and perhaps put something under your knees to support your lower back. Maybe a blanket if your body temperature, drops, and some headphones to drown out any outside distracting noise. And get yourself comfortable either in a reclined or a fully laid down position to allow yourself to take in the healing sounds of the bowls. And to ensure that your space and you are divinely protected, and that only energy that you want is with you, I invite you to just imagine blue light coming from the heavens into your body as you're inhaling in, and exhaling out that blue light, disseminating and spreading all over your space around you. And again, inhaling in divine protective blue light, and exhaling out that blue light to ensure that you are surrounded with protection. And to ensure that you are extra protected, at this point in time while you're breathing, and visualize a brilliant white light, brighter than the sun, descending from the crown of your head and slowly expanding all around you, wrapping you in a large bubble of intense radiant light. And as you breathe, the bubble continues to expand all directions, extending several feet out from your body, shielding you from negativity and fear-based energy. Mentally, at this point in time, you may invite more of that love to be with you, asking that love energy to keep you on a high frequency, to allow you to receive and manifest whatever it is that you want, and to protect you. You may repeat the following to yourself. I am fully shielded and protected in a bubble of white divine light. Again, I am fully shielded, protected in a bubble of white divine light. This white light is shielding me from all darkness and negativity. This white light is shielding me from all darkness and negativity. Bouncing all negativity off and away for me. Bouncing all negativity off and away from me. My white light is transforming all darkness back into light and love. My white light is transforming all darkness back into light and love. My white light is transforming all darkness back into light and love. As you continue to breathe deeply, see the light now filling your entire body. Continue to visualize this protective bubble until you are ready to let go. Hold the vision and set the intention that you are surrounded in safety, light, and love. And go back to the breath, scanning your body for any tension and allowing yourself to feel love, to receive love, and all the while letting go what doesn't serve you and what you want to let go of during the full moon. And allow your breath to allow you to go sink deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. this point in time, I invite you to come back into the room. You may start moving your fingers and toes and pull your legs up and bend your knees and roll to one side and gently make your way up into a seated position. And you may envision tree roots coming from beneath you all the way through the different layers of the earth, wrapping around the earth's center, grounding and centering you, and imagining a beam of light coming up back from the earth's center, enveloping you in a beautiful protective bubble of light. And you may ask yourself, what color is that? And carry that color with you for however long you feel needed. I want to invite you to take this time to write whatever came up for you this evening. And again, think about what you want to release and what you want to bring in. And also try to remember this love exercise to allow yourself to feel and experience love and nurturing during this time. Because as we all know, there is a need for change. However, again, change comes from oftentimes for some of us to go within and to operate from a very high frequency to gain insight as to exactly what to do next. It also can help alter and shift the vibration of the earth and the planet and the country. I would like to also remind those of you that today was Breonna Taylor's birthday. I have, in her honor, put in my link tree, my bio link tree, a button for donating to her GoFundMe. I've also in my link tree have a couple of other places that you can make donations. In addition, I also have activated in Linktree a list of organizations that you can also donate to end this quite explicit rash of racism that we have endured for way too long. I just want to thank you for being with me during this time and hope that this has supported you during your journey. Please feel free to direct message me, and I'm wishing you all lots of love. Be safe, and again, fill yourself up with love. It can only do more to make you happier and to help with things to get better. So, good night. And again, this is Pardis Partow, and I'm wishing you the best.